Hey, these are my safety glasses. Actually, I need them for distance. But actually, when I go grocery shopping, I wear these. Actually, when I come back, I clean them off. Um, so today was an interesting day. Decided to sacrifice myself, and I'm actually the shopper in the family. Lily wants to go out, but she's not going. She gets sick too easy. Pepe's sleeping, and anyways, the recommendation is only one person goes grocery shopping. Like my brother-in-law, Ken, stay home. Angel, drive yourself. And be very careful when you go in the car, because if you do get a virus, especially where you live, I won't say Richmond, but bringing the virus in your car, carrying it in the house is probably not a good idea. So you better find a procedure if you did get coughed on or something by someone to deal with it. What I've done for anybody is the only person who goes in my van right now until I clean it down, or at least it's all soft surface. So if no one goes in there for, from what I understand, about a day, we should be good there. I don't have too many hard surfaces. Anything I did, I've wiped it down. I do have like Lysol wipes, but the ones for the cars, and I've been using that. People don't know they work, so I'm using those, and I know where to get them. So wiping down the car when I get home. The gloves I wear, I have some that have little touch sensitive, so my phone works in case I get a call. I also, if I know I don't need my phone, then I have other type of glove options. And if I have other people with me who need gloves, I do have disposables, extra large for me. At home, actually, everyone does have a box of disposable gloves if they need them. Um, don't worry going if you got to take SkyTrain and you're worried, wear a pair of gloves. The other thing I did is I ordered some rubber coated, cut proof, not really cut proof, but cut resistant gloves, 5 of them. They're washable. So if I have to go somewhere where there's a high risk, I'll put them on and then rinse them off and then throw them in the washing machine and clean them up. There's 5, so I don't have to use one every day. And if I am going to the grocery store, there's a pair of gloves I use, which are compatible to my iPhone. So I wear them, but I take them off a certain way so I'm not touching the surface, and I leave them in the car with my jacket and go from there. And, from what I understand, soft surfaces, the virus will break down at a certain time. But anyways, I don't use the car that often right now. And those gloves I won't use, and the jacket I don't use very often. I have other jackets, so that stays in the car for shopping. So Lily wants to make sure the clothes we wear out. I do that somewhat. The jeans I'm wearing, but we'll swap them out more often. Um, but the jacket, which is picking up groceries and all that, that could get the rub on, that is staying in the car, and the gloves and whatever stay there. And when I get into the house, actually before that, when I get in the car, I have wipes and I wipe down my glasses and wipe down the arms and make sure you're relatively clean. And if you got an itchy whatever on your face, well, live with it, buttercup. Don't touch yourself. That sounds pretty bad, but don't touch your face. Wait till you get in the car, clean up, or even preferred, wait till you get home. Uh, wash and wash your hands with soap and water and your arms. This is getting warm now, so short sleeve shirts, wash the arms all the way down. You know how to do that, and you should be good. So just be careful. Costco, went by there. I did not go in because I think there's too many crazy people. And the lineups in the Port Coquitlam Costco, extremely long, but everyone's outside, lined up behind each other. It's almost like they're going to the airport. I think people smart, maybe Costco should say based on your age, come in at a certain time, or maybe based on the street you are, come at a certain time, like when you go to the Christmas dinner for the bank or my company or any other company. Like get some sequencing things so people aren't there all day. Too many people together, and if someone is sick, can make a lot of people sick. So that's why I'm not going to Costco, not going to Walmart. I hate to say, let the crazy people go there. I went to Save On. Save On seems to be scrubbing the place down, which is good. They seem to have proper dividers, limits on products. Everyone in the store working there wears gloves, and it looks like everyone's being very cautious. Went through McDonald's drive-through, shouldn't, but anyways did. They're probably being picky too. But the only thing I would say to McDonald's in their front counter, I would suggest all your crew to start wearing gloves, and you should be supplying them, not the crew. And this is any drive-through company should be doing that. I noticed some restaurants last week were starting to do that, and when they were allowed to have people in the restaurants, they were dividing people so tables weren't beside each other. Some common sense. But I think anyone delivering window service, I can see your crews are getting nervous. That's McDonald's. Give them gloves so they feel a little safer. And I'm hoping you're doing temperature checks with one of these. Oh, actually, it shows up on the display. I have this for my car and working around the house and checking things. But anyways, buy these on Amazon for about $25. Oh, green screen sucks. So $25, then you're good, okay? And you could point them at people. This one has a laser option, bing, and well, that's funny. Bing, you can't see it. But anyways, well, now you will. There's a green screen. Okay, so turn off the laser light when you're pointing at people. You can do Celsius or Fahrenheit, whatever you're used to. I know what my temperature is supposed to be. So I would go to boing, and my number. Oh, I'm not Fahrenheit. I'm Canadian. Boing. And my temperature is correct. It's 32. The office is warm. I'm always 1 degree the wrong way, but actually I'm lining up to everyone now, which is interesting. Okay, so your temperature check if you want to. People at Safeway are human beings, are actually doing social spacing, which I thought is awesome. I like that Safeway put, there are a couple days ago different colors, but I think they have new tape now. It's like bright orange tape and everyone stays in their box. Oh yeah, and the other place I found did the same thing. Was Kim's Market. They put tape to divide everyone by the separation. So nobody, only one family, and you really should only be one person, but sometimes people bring two to go shopping. So the family stays, or person stays in separate squares. Do not go in anyone else's square until they move to the next one. The only exception, if you have to go behind someone in an aisle, go as close to the other edge and sort of don't bump into people, don't breathe on people. If you want to talk to them, make sure there's space far enough so if you have germs or they have germs, they don't go across and get you. But I thought POCO people are doing a pretty good job. The other thing I heard, and I'm not sure if it's true or not, but I'm still going to be cautious on it. When I fill my car, I do have these heavy-duty rubber gloves. I will use that to fill my car. I am not using my bare hands because I have heard, you have to remember those pumps, unless the rubber part, but the metal part can hold the virus, they say, by theory, for 3 days. So be careful. Don't waste your time wiping it down. Have a pair of gloves or something to do it. Or if you're in Tri-City, you can go to Coquitlam and let them fill the pump for you, fill the car for you. Coquitlam has that rule. POCO doesn't. And I actually prefer to fill my own car. And in that case, I have gloves for that. And it comes to just doing little things that'll help you. Okay. And if you're a medical person, I hope you have the gear you need. My wife's a caregiver. We've found a way to find her masks. And if she doesn't have enough, what she's done is she's starting to make them so she can wash them. But yet her clients they're not sick. They just need help. So she helps them from say 8:30 in the morning to I think about 4 in the afternoon. And if they don't get a chance to go out, it's nobody should be isolated. But through these times, I think we all will be. So, as we say, be careful. Don't hoard stuff. Make sure you get what you need. Maybe a little bit more if you need to. Because we might be stuck in the house for a week to 2 weeks. I suggest when it's slower, set up your accounts on the online purchase sites. Like I know Walmart has an option to do online purchasing, so does Safeway, so does Save On. Many of them do. Save-On has a pretty good one for people in British Columbia. My mom uses it. She likes it. And they're actually, they got good vans, good people. They know not to go to the door and make you sign anymore. They give you a call and say, I'm going to drop it off at this point. You don't have to come to the door. A few minutes after I'm gone, you can grab it. If you want to talk to me, let me walk down the far enough away and then you can talk to me. But no signing, no documentation. And they're being very cautious. And Save-On, everyone is wearing gloves. The workers are. So I thought that was really awesome. Definitely give them a heads up for that or pat on the back, but not touching anybody now because want everyone healthy. And for all the nurses and doctors and dentists, because, we need dentists, they got to do their stuff. Make sure they get what they need for supplies. And I know it's a risky job. I wouldn't want to be any of them right now. For a dentist, you're getting close to the danger point. The virus comes out of the mouth or the nose and you're working close. So be really careful. Your hygienists, look after them too. You all got to be careful. And the doctors and the nurses front line, that's a tough job. Respect you for it and thankful you're doing it. And the truck drivers, thankful you're supplying this stuff. And the guys working in the grocery store is the same thing. There's a lot of other services out there, like even your telcos like TELUS and Rogers and Shaw. They're keeping the cable working. They're keeping the internet working. So a lot of us can work from home. Appreciate that. And the field I'm in, a lot of you guys don't know, but I look after internet banking for one of the big companies. We're trying to do what we can to keep the services running and be very stable. And it's not just company I work for, it's many other companies in the fields to make sure you get what you need and the support you need. So the crew I have are working hard and don't want to break anything and are going to do what needs to be done. And there's other people in the order industry like Amazon. I know the guys at the warehouse are working and they're getting nervous, but I think everyone should appreciate those guys. We need their service and hopefully they don't get sick and they all do well. That's to anyone, keeping everyone to a point where we can stay home. And I really hope everyone is safe. No one gets sick. I've heard of some stories, like one of the ladies we work with in UK, she's got sick. I'm hoping she gets better soon. Fingers crossed. And my other coworkers in UK, same thing. I've got colleagues in India, China, US, same with you guys, stay safe. And that's with everybody. It's not just my friends. I do worry about them. And I've got some young people on my team that have young children all around the world. I worry about all of you guys. And if you got to have someone, find out the one who's got the best immune system to do the runs for you guys. Go pick up groceries or whatever's needed. So, as we say, be safe. Don't do anything stupid. Stay out of the playgrounds. And stay away from everybody. And if you want to talk or talk to someone, you can use some form of social media. If you got a Apple, and everyone's got an Apple in the family, use the Apple video service built into the device. You got Android. There's so many different services out there. If you want to have a pile of people together, you've got so many options. You pick one with your friends and figure it out. Just do it safely. And for the dorky guys who want to play video games with their team members, Call of Duty on the Blizzard website, which is kind of weird. I didn't know Blizzard and Call of Duty were together, but they seem to be butting up. You can get one of the latest Call of Duty shoot 'em up games there, and there's many other online games where you can tell your friends show up and let's go have fun. Doesn't have to be Call of Duty. For the people who are nuts, like Sam, she likes to play Sims and build walls around people and do bad things. So for those people, have fun too. So see you later. Stay safe and look after everybody. Talk to you later. Thanks.